Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the new startup whenever that you load the game up and everything, based off of what you need to do in order to close the game altogether. So, yeah. There we go. So let's log into the root. Oh, do we have side stories? Wait. Now I'm curious. I need to go back. We do. We do. Do we have pictures? I mean, we do have pictures here, and I wanted to turn this into my wallpaper anyway, because I realized there was a set wallpaper button. So there we go. Just Monica. Also, all of your poems are screenshotted, which is super useful. Holy fuck. That actually is very useful, having all of that. Ooh, hello. That is adorable as sin. Never mind, I take it back. That's our new wallpaper. And then there's also that. I like that. Alright, cool. That's dope. Alrighty, well that's a fucking win to me, boys. We have new music. We gotta go through the whole game to get all of that shit anyway, though, so let's get a move on. So my dumbass saved only on page 1. So, let's get going with that shite. I doubt Crimson is it. Comfort. Treasure. Disown. Actually, weird. I was curious about what that would be under. Unrequited, maybe? Yeah. I figured. I figured you were unrequited, Sayori. I figured. Aura is not you. Sunny. Bouncy. That's actually cute. So yeah, that would make sense. Hopeless. Party? Yes. Clumsy is 100% you. I remember that from last time. Marriage, is that a you word? It is. Laugh. We are destroying the Sayori game here. Yes. Melody. I'm surprised, actually, from that one. What about socks? Socks is a you word, huh? Interesting. And dream is a you word. Also interesting. Summer. That's it. Alright. Fine. Fine. Prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. What about scars? Yeah. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Over the last couple of days. I don't know if he means that as in, like, days have passed since the last time that we were in this room, or if it's just, I don't know. Just weird wording to me. But alright, I'm gonna assume that he's talking about the whole entire time. I hit the space bar. There we go. Hi, Fox. Yo, Sayori. That actually is a me response to that. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why, that all of a sudden... I sense a hoax! No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. Ooh, ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. She's got the 3 Ys, man. You know what the wording is about a girl that uses 3 Ys in her texts, man. Like that's the thing. When you get the triple Y, like that's she wants the D, man. Or so that's what it was in high school. That was the joke in high school all the time. Anyway, if you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah? I had noticed that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ah! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Fox to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ooh, damn. Dots. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Anyway, a little out of character there for a minute, though. You just gotta speak in like the super low tone when you're trying to talk as Yuri. Anyway, I don't do the best girl voices. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. My voice is a little too baritone to be able to do that. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? That's an interesting quote that you guys should remember and keep in your back pocket. Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Plap! I can't do a good kya, so we're gonna skip that one. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. I fucking love that, by the way, just like the fucking up of the word retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Gum. And then Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Ooh hoo 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 hoo. I can't do that laugh worth a damn. It's supposed to be like a little cutesy kind of thing, but I'm not doing that. I can't do that well at all anyway. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Huh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, rather, after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Just Monika. Anyway. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't, really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. I was thinking of a thing as I was reading that right there, my bad. I'm thinking of an old game theory video that I saw regarding that, actually, and I kind of want to watch this in reverse afterwards. So not reverse, over again in response to it. I'll let you guys know later on what my thoughts are on that, but first, coffee. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Fox. Monika smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Monika is best girl, by the way, and I'll fight anybody who tells me otherwise. Not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade, or leave out. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Now I'm in the closet. Now you're in the closet, too. Anyway. Fox! Fox! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. The glue sticks, because you need a snack. I, too, eat glue sticks. Hold on one second, my phone is going off, which is unprofessional as fuck. Okay, that can wait. That's just stuff regarding my D&D campaign and stuff, so I will get back to that one when I am done with the day on recording, so... Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Ah, you're going with Fox to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Ah, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? I wanted to go with Monica down there. No! Stop it! Okay. Ready, Fox? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Fox! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poems, like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland." Dots. Like that. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? Ah, I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary. It's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Huh, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. You adorable little cupcake, you. Hey, Fox, this classroom is over here. Or over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. I feel that, my dude. I feel that. So if you haven't gotten the memo here, Sayori is essentially your girl next door character. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons on the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. I can't kya, we've been over this. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap, so I kind of feel that one without the falling over part. I hit my head on everything. Welcome to being 6'5". Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Second image, right here. Hello. Hello, thumbnail. I'm going to be using that one later on. How do I make this disappear for a minute? Hold up. Never mind, I can get that screenshot later on. I know exactly how to do that. But yes, this is going to be my new thumbnail. Anywho, Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Fox, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter, since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens up the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Fox, this kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? Or you, rather. Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? This was a better scene in the Doki Doki Blue Skies version IMO, but we'll go through it anyway. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't even pay attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Fox. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Fox, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Oh no, she dropped the question. The very anime question. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. So there you go, a heartfelt scene with Sayori right there. Like I said, if you're a fan of those kind of scenes, when you go through this game, it's definitely worth doing the mod for Doki Doki Blue Skies with the original DDLC, which is free anyway, so definitely worth doing that, because those scenes get fleshed out a little bit better, and it's just a little different when you see the transitions and what they did with them. They change it ever so slightly while referencing the original. It's pretty dope. Anyway, we do have a visual novel to read here, though. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Yeah? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. That just skipped when I hit the spacebar right there. What the fuck? Whatever. I found the poster paper, too. Ah-ha-ha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Fox. Ah, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. True. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I don't remember what happens after the poem reading part of this, but, you know, poems are poems, so let's get on with this.